Ladies and gentlemen, an extra burst this evening. Forgive me for taking a little bit longer to compose myself at the beginning of the 12th Strikers Are Key draw of the season. A little bit hoarse as well, ladies and gentlemen. There are some wins and there are other wins, and this evening I hope everybody enjoyed what can best be described as a wonderful 3 points for the team and a tremendous overall performance by each and every player wearing the amber shirt this evening. That was a really, really hard physical game against a good Bromley side, and to come back twice from behind and pick up the 3 points at the end, that is a real determination of what a good group of players and what great staff and setup we've got here at Sutton United this season. There's 5 wins in a row now, ladies and gentlemen, and this evening, in the 88th minute, perhaps we might have taken 1 point, but such was the determination of this group of players to go on and win it in that manner. Well, you can excuse the euphoria, the old heart rate pumping just a little bit, perhaps faster than it should at the moment, and the voice just a tad hoarse. Big regret, of course, is that I can't be going around hugging everybody in an amber and chocolate scarf as I would normally have done in the players' bar after a game like that, and the euphoria on the terraces that would have been there for us all to see. But hopefully we could almost hear, certainly could hear Malcolm, Collingwood Road, it's not that far away. I'm pretty sure I heard Malcolm roaring that third goal in the back of the net. So fingers crossed it won't be too long, ladies and gentlemen, but your support for our terrific team, they all know how much every point means to us, and this evening that was another wonderful, wonderful show. So onwards we go, and these seem to be like the 2-1-3 bus at the minute, coming one thick and fast, one after the other, and we're on one of a group of 3 in a row, ladies and gentlemen. Strikers Are Key draws. So we've got another 2 home games coming up against Wrexham this Saturday coming, and then next Tuesday against Yeovil. So 3 home games in a row. Strikers Are Key draw 12 this evening, though, ladies and gentlemen. Where are we in the Strikers Are Key pantheon at the moment? Well, let me remind you, because the last 3 draws have actually all been won by syndicates owned by our players. One ball actually has come out twice for the first time this season. That's ball number 36, owned by the midfielders, Craig Eastman. Congratulations to him, by the way, for his 250th appearance in a Sutton shirt this evening. And he crowned it with a great headed goal to get us the equaliser at the beginning of the second half, and an all-round terrific Eastie performance as always. What a player, what a captain, ladies and gentlemen. Eastie, here's to the next 250, my friend. We can't wait to watch. Anyway, unfortunately, Eastie wasn't here to stand on the Strikers Are Key stage and try and open the safe, because well, he's in the red zone, so he can't. We all know that. And unfortunately, on neither occasion was the safe open for him. But in the middle of all that, Ben Goodliff and the defenders, ball number 2, we succeeded, or Tim Allison did actually on their behalf. So we started again last week when we played against Wealdstone, that's right, and it was £200, which turned into £300 because of the 2 goals from strikers that particular day. Safe wasn't opened, was it, ladies and gentlemen? No. So we're moving forward. We now have £500 in the safe this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Just breathe, just thinking about that goal again in that top right-hand corner there, just relax. Anyway, who have we got in the blue jacket this evening, ladies and gentlemen, to conduct the draw on everyone's behalf? Well, it's not often that I can say, ladies and gentlemen, that we have something of a celebrity this evening for you. Someone that will be well known, not just in the London Borough of Sutton, but if you are any sort of avid follower of football, you will certainly have heard the dulcet tones of this gentleman, and probably been soothed into a long evening of listening to football as a consequence of the poetry, the words that just tumble from him as he broadcasts and commentates with such alacrity and precision, ladies and gentlemen. However, home is where the heart is, and it gives me enormous pleasure this evening, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome to the Strikers Are Key stage, for the first time, someone famous of stage and screen, all right, radio, but also television, no other than BBC broadcaster and commentator, and can I say, even in this world of neutrality that commentators are meant to have, Sutton United supporter, whisper it, ladies and gentlemen, it's only Sohail Sahara.
Thank you very much indeed.
Sohail,
Thank you.
Lovely to see you this evening. Thank you very much. Now, how's your heart rate? You were commentating from the stand behind you there. How did you enjoy that?
I loved it. I loved it. What a night, though. What a night. We showed real guts, didn't we, to fight back twice, like you said, coming from behind and then scoring in the 94th minute.
94th
we
minute.
scored that winning goal.
Yeah.
Real guts. And I thought Harry's equaliser as well was something special because he had a really good chance, didn't he, earlier in the game, in the second half. Good save from Mark Cousins, their goalkeeper. Came back out to him in his second effort. He lashed wide. But you knew he wasn't going to miss if he had another chance, and he did. 8th goal of the season for him in the National League.
Yeah. How were you able to keep your calm? Because I occasionally have done it for MixLR, and I can't quite keep the neutrality going. How do you manage to be so professional?
I don't. For MixLR, I don't.
Ah, good.
To be honest, I just enjoy it. I have fun on MixLR, and just, you know, I'm a fan. I'm a fan for MixLR. It's different when I do the work for the BBC, because I really am a neutral there. But on the MixLR, it's just nothing but love. And it was a good night tonight. I said it just a moment or so ago. It's such a shame that the fans are not here this season, because we've had some drama down here at the Lane.
And played some football.
Yeah, even when we lost against Notts County, it was a night full of drama. Altrincham was a really good game. We put 4 past Wealdstone. Tonight was a terrific game. Some of the games we've had down here that remind me of the 2016-17 season when we went on that famous FA Cup run. I've got a feeling something special's going on here. Something really special.
Fingers crossed.
We could be having Bradford down here next year.
Long way to go, sir.
Wigan down here next year.
How did you get involved?
Is the chairman ready?
Yeah, of course he's ready. He's always ready. Ready's his middle name.
He wants me to take my hat off. The chairman wants me to show my Jason Goodlin, Matt Gray look. So here we go.
How did you get involved with this, Sohail? Just quickly.
And he wants me to take my gloves off.
How did you get involved with Sutton in the first place?
I've been a Sutton fan for a long time. My first time I actually came down here was 2011 against Notts County in round 2 of the Cup, when we used to have grass, and it was on ESPN. And I actually stood. We had a bit more of a curve. I actually stood there with a nephew of mine. So I've been a fan of Sutton for a long time. And I've known Paul Doswell for a long time. I met Paul in the early 2000s when I used to commentate for BBC Southampton when he was the manager of Eastleigh.
Okay.
And then I ran into Paul in a night 2004 when England played France in Lisbon. I was working for the BBC out at that game, and Paul was leaving the ground and I was leaving my press commentary area, walked down in the gantry and I saw Paul there. And then he just kept saying to me, come down to Sutton, and then eventually got here. And my first actual game, and I remember it was my first away game, which I really enjoyed, was away at Southport. We drew 1-1.
I remember it,
October the 22nd, 2016.
Great save by Ross Warren in the last minute.
Yeah, and Jamie Collins scored from the penalty spot.
Did.
Yeah.
Now, I've got to ask you this question before the lights go out and we can't see the safe anymore. However, I've got one piece of commentary that you absolutely nailed it. What is your memory of your best commentary moment for us? I'm not talking about just out there in the real world. I'm talking about our little world here. What's the one when you nailed it? I'll tell you which one.
Yeah, the one I really enjoyed was Rory Deakins at Kings Meadow, when we played Wimbledon in the 3rd round of the
Cup. You're hanging over the gantry.
I think at that time I think they were leading 1-0, and Rory had the ball on the arc of the D. And he turned, and then he came back round, and I said, "Can he get his shot off? Can he get a shot off?" Yeah, we were 1-0 down, 76th minute, and he just rifled it into the top left-hand corner. What's the chairman doing behind me?
Don't take any notice of it. Don't take any notice of it. Now, you've got to listen back, because we need to get, because the tape will run out. I could talk to you all night. Listen to those tones.
We've got to do a MixLR together. We've got to do, and on an away game as well, not a home game, on an away game.
I'll be there.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Listen again. To the 93rd minute to about 5 minutes after of your summing up of the win over Leeds again here, because you nailed it that day, my friend.
I will.
You nailed it.
I will.
Gets me quite emotional.
Thank you.
Anyway, not as emotional as we may become in the future, but who knows. Here we go. So your job this evening is to, first of all, pick up the purple velvet bag. Yeah, that one there. Have a good old shake around the balls. There are 50 balls in there. and then just pick one of them out and show them to the camera, shouting out.
Do I need to count that there's 50 balls in it, or do I trust you, don't I?
There are 50 balls
Okay.
in there, and they're all different numbers, I can assure you. One's
Right.
50 in actual fact. So,
I've always wanted to do this since I saw Rod Stewart do the FA Cup draw.
has he been in the players?
No,
squad
when
doing this?
he did it on the BBC, and he had a few gin and tonics as well. He was just brilliant. Here we go.
We're ready.
Do I read the number out, or
Yes,
do I
you pick it out.
Okay.
Point it at the camera. I don't read it out.
49.
49, ladies and gentlemen. It's the first time out for ball 49, owned by, on his own, Andy McVicker, ladies and gentlemen. Andy McVicker. Mickey Joyce thinks it's his ball, but his is 47, so he's 2 out. 49, ladies and gentlemen, Andy McVicker, who lives down the end of my road, so I could always drop round the envelope to him should he win this evening. So you put that back in the purple velvet
Back in
bag,
the
if you don't mind. Now your job is to pick up the green bag. I'm just going to check that the safe is shut. There should be 4 keys in there. You can, without looking inside, you can just have a little rummage to make sure there are 4 in there. It's locked, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that at the minute.
Right.
4 keys in there. Without looking, you just choose one.
Okay.
And then throw the sack over to me, and I'll
So I've got the one in my hand.
this is it.
You got the sack.
That's it. Now you try and open the safe with it. It's as simple as that. And if you open it, you win 500 quid.
What
so
safe
the pointy
is-
bit goes to the top,
Yeah.
and then if it's the right key, you turn it to the left and the wheel to the right. If it's the right key, I love this bit because well, I just love this bit. I've always had.
Hold on. Here we go.
But then I'm a bit cruel. Like
And then,
that.
it's not.
And then you turn
No.
the wheel to the right if it's the right key. But
No, it's not.
It clearly isn't, is it? No.
Oh,
Listen.
hold on.
No.
No?
No. You need to.
It'll come.
It's easier than that.
Yeah.
In fact, let me put you out of your misery, Elch. Whilst I open this, you can give a closing gambit, if you like, to this evening's entertainment,
Yeah.
to the camera, while I show the camera how to open the safe.
Okay.
There we go.
So, okay,
yours.
so-
Yours.
all right.
Your summary of the night.
Well-
was this the highlight or no?
No, I really enjoyed doing this actually. I like the blue
we go.
jacket.
There we go.
I was told to take my hat off by the chairman and also my gloves. But you know what? Michael Cheek scored after 13 minutes. 15th goal of the season. He's scored twice now at the Gander Green Lane end this season. We lost in the cup against them, of course. Then Craig Eastman equalised in the 55th, 250th appearance, cracking goal, ghosting in at the far post. Then they got the second goal. I've been calling him Doofus all night, but it's Duffus, I was told. Courtney Duffus. And then H scored in the 87th minute. It's his 8th of the season in the National League. And then the 94th minute winning goal. I have a feeling we're going to win the league.
Oh, so
Chairman, are you ready?
So
Chairman's ready.
ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Sahel.
You're welcome.
this
It's been a
evening.
real pleasure.
I very much enjoy listening
Thank
to
you
your
for
dulcet
inviting.
tones.
I just want to say one thing before we do wrap up. AB sent me a text at midday saying, "Are you going to don the blue jacket tonight?" And I think I sent him a message back saying, "I always wear black." And then 4 hours later, about 4 o'clock, as I was thinking about getting down here, I realised what you meant, and I thought, wow.
Well,
When the clubs
not many
reopen,
people
am I
wear
allowed
those.
to borrow this to go out disco dancing one night in Soho?
It's quite a sought after item of clothing. You need to be careful. There's a. They'll have to up the insurance on it. And count the sequins.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
There we go. So you see, your adoring fan base this evening. It's been the longest, but one of the more enjoyable strikers of key, mostly because of the 3 points. But
Thank
what
you
it
very
means,
much.
ladies and gentlemen, well done, Sohail, and thanks for all
Thank
the
you,
work
Roger.
you do as well.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
greatly
you.
appreciated. We're on to Saturday after Wrexham, so we'll be here. It'll be dark again, even though it's a 5:20 kickoff. So we'll see you after that, where there'll be a minimum of £700 in the safe. And the next chapter of this quite extraordinary season goes on. Keep supporting the team. Can't wait to be back together again in this stadium. But we know that punching of the air in the living room this evening, that means an awful lot to our players. And what a group of players we've got there. Matt, Jason and that group of players wearing the amber, you can be proud of them. Whatever happens, we move on together. Forever Amber.